I mean, I don't know how it's affected your line of work, but with voiceover work, it's just completely changed our industry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Polarized everybody.
Yeah, it's made it a lot more competitive because a lot of the work that was out there has been taken from us almost, but there's been new areas and new work that has been created. So it's like a scramble to replace what you've lost with the stuff that existed before, but also these new things like virtual events and things like that. I know we're kind of coming out of it now, but no one really believes that it's completely gone, do they? And not to drag this down into a very negative subject, but there is a bit of a dog eat dog thing going on out there in video production. I remember in the heat of the pandemic listening to a caller on the radio that was a video production owner, and he said, right, I've lost everything. All my events have been cancelled for the year. My business has gone under. And I was on my way down to London with another videographer driving to a job, and we were just looking at each other like, oh wow, okay, this could be us. Thankfully it isn't. We've continued to work, and you just had to adapt. This is like every industry. Some maybe less than others, but it's been crazy.
I remember when we first got the message of lockdown and everyone just had to work from home. I remember, because I'm part of obviously some networking groups, voiceover networking groups, as well as I'm also kind of on the books of some agencies. And I spoke to one of the directors who also do live direction as well as book voiceover artists on, and the influx of actors, traditional actors, that suddenly saw voiceover work as one way of replacing their income. And many of them haven't left because they realize that, I can work from home. I don't need to get out of my pajamas. I can just service my clients, still do acting, still do what I love. And I literally don't even need to leave my bedroom. And there was this moment of, oh my God, it was already a very, very competitive industry. And now it's just hit the fan, because now everyone is the voiceover. Literally every Tom, Dick and Harry.
We actually recently hired a journalist that I knew of because it's a local journalist, does a lot of the sports stuff. We hired him for a voiceover that we put a bit of a call out for a local Leicester voice. And of all the people that applied, the client went for him. So that just shows, I would never have thought of him as a voiceover actor, but it's something he's moved into. I think he's very new to it, but
exactly like what you said, we've just had to change and adapt. And, luckily for me, I was already really organically moving away from commercials. I don't know how it happened, but I was starting to get more embedded into kind of a client's projects. I was getting a lot more tech-based, a lot more tech-heavy, so software, SAS products, virtual reality, artificial intelligence software. So there is a lot of things going on in the background where, yes, it can create fear, because the idea that robots can take over our jobs, because it's one conversation that a lot of voice actors are having now. Because it's so good now. One thing that the robots couldn't mimic a few years ago, which was inflection and emotion, because sometimes you hear on YouTube videos, don't you? The ones that talk like this. And number one on this top 10.
On TikTok as well. I think on TikTok, it's actually a trend to use that voice.
It is. There's a song. Isn't there a song? Where it's all from that voice. So there was this fear factor of, oh my God, our jobs are going to be completely obliterated. But actually, if you come out of the ecosystem and actually, have a real look at what's happening in the background, not so much commercial stuff, not even corporate really. You're talking real, internal back end kind of things that are not very glamorous. But there's shed loads of work, training, education.
Absolutely.